audiodrama in the age of Arthur.
TheTableRound.com.
On either side the river lie, long fields of barley and of rye, that clothe the world and meet the sky, and through the field the road runs by to many-towered Camelot. And up and down the people go, gazing where the lilies blow, round an island there below, the island of Shalott. Willows whiten, aspens quiver, little breezes dusk and shiver, through the wave that runs forever by the island in the river, flowing down to Camelot. 4 grey walls and 4 grey towers overlook a space of flowers, and the silent isle embowers the Lady of Shalott. By the margin willow veiled, slide the heavy barges trailed, by slow horses and unhailed, the vessel flitteth silken sailed, skimming down to Camelot. But who hath seen her wave her hand, or at the casement seen her stand? Or is she known in all the land, the Lady of Shalott? Only reapers reaping early, in among the bearded barley, hear a song that echoes cheerly from the river winding clearly down to towered Camelot. And by the moon the reaper weary, piling sheaves in uplands airy, listening whispers,
"'Tis the fairy Lady of Shalott."
There she weaves, by night and day, a magic web with colours gay. She has heard a whisper say,
"A curse is on me if I stay to look down to Camelot."
She knows not what the curse may be, and so she weaveth steadily, and little other care hath she, the Lady of Shalott. She lives with little joy or fear, over the water running near. The sheep bell tinkles in her ear. Before her hangs a mirror clear, reflecting towered Camelot. There the river eddy whirls, and there the surly village churls, and cloaks of market girls pass onwards from Shalott. Sometimes a troop of damsels glad, an abbot on an ambling pad, sometimes a curly shepherd lad, or long-haired page in crimson clad, goes by to towered Camelot.
And sometimes through the mirror blue, the knights come riding 2 and 2. I have no loyal knight and true.
The Lady of Shalott. But in her web she still delights to weave the mirror's magic sights, for often through the silent nights a funeral with plumes and lights and music went to Camelot. Or when the moon was overhead, came 2 young lovers lately wed.
I am half sick of shadows,
said the Lady of Shalott.
A bowshot from her bower eaves, he rode between the barley sheaves. The sun came dazzling through the leaves, and flamed upon the brazen greaves of bold Sir Lancelot.
Whoa, boy!
And from his blazoned baldric slung, a mighty silver bugle hung, and as he rode his armour rung beside remote Shalott. His broad clear brow in sunlight glowed, on burnished hooves his war-horse trode. From underneath his helmet flowed his cold black curls as on he rode down to Camelot. From the bank and from the river he flashed into a crystal mirror. Bold Sir Lancelot.
She left the web, she left the loom, she made 3 paces through the room. She saw the water lily bloom. She saw the helmet and the plume. She looked down to Camelot. Out through the web and floated wide.
The mirror cracked from side to side. The curse has come upon me,
cried the Lady of Shalott.
In the stormy east wind straining, the pale yellow woods were waning, the broad stream in his banks complaining, heavily the low sky raining over towered Camelot. Down she came and found a boat, beneath a willow left afloat, and round about the brow she wrote,
The Lady of Shalott.
And down the river's dim expanse, like some bold seer in a trance, seeing all his own mischance, with a glassy countenance did she look to Camelot. And at the closing of the day, she loosed the chain and down she lay. The broad stream bore her far away, the Lady of Shalott. Lying robed in snowy white, that loosely flew to left and right, the leaves upon her falling light, through the noises of the night, she floated down to Camelot. And as the boat head wound along, the willowy hills and fields among, they heard her singing her death song, the Lady of Shalott. Heard a carol mournful holy, chanted loudly, chanted lowly, till her blood was frozen slowly, and her eyes were darkened wholly, turned to towered Camelot. For ere she reached upon the tide, the first house by the water side, singing in her song she died, the Lady of Shalott.
Under tower and balcony, by garden wall and gallery, a pale corpse she floated by, dead pale between the houses high, silent into Camelot. Out upon the wharfs they came, knight and burgher, lord and dame, and round the prow they read her name, the Lady of Shalott. Who is this, and what is here? And in the lighted palace near died the sound of royal cheer, and they crossed themselves for fear, all the knights at Camelot. But Lancelot mused a space. He said,
She had a lovely face. God in his mercy lend her grace, this Lady of Shalott.
They crossed themselves, their stars they blessed, knight, minstrel, abbot, squire, guest. There lay a parchment on her breast that puzzled more than all the rest, the men of Camelot.
The web was woven by and by. The charm is broken, and I die. Draw near and fear not. This is I, the Lady of Shalott.
The Lady of Shalott by Alfred Lord Tennyson, adapted for audio by Morgan Z. Sowell, produced by Lindsay Smith, featuring the voice talents of Nicola Branch, Chandler Walpole, Blair Palmer Lee, Joshua Kibbe and Olivia Steele.